So now that we have our site plan kind of roughly situated, the next thing we want to do is start working on our building. As mentioned, we've given you rough building outlines and we want to start drawing those up. So I'm going to go, I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm just going to go here and click RP, and I'm just going to put some reference planes. Sorry, I'm not in here. RP, let's go to my site view. I'm just going to go RP, and I'm just going to add some reference planes on those setback lines I had, because I just want to make sure my building is inside those setback lines. So now when I go to my level 1 here, you can see that we have those setback lines there, right? So we have given you rough building outlines. I don't know what my building it looks like, so I'm just going to draw something kind of random. And so let's just say this is our building outline. And we want to start figuring out the grids, and we want to do the grids in 2 directions. So let's start by going up here to architecture, and we want to go to our grid button over here. And we want to place a grid. So the grids, you want to start by going top down. And let's grab this. We're just going to go top down like this. Or sorry, actually, we want to go bottom up. Bottom up like this. And for this first grid, we want it to be roughly, I believe, around 18 inches from the edge of the wall. So let's take this. 18 inches is probably 450 millimeters. So something like that. And that doesn't matter a whole lot right now, but that's a great way to start. The next thing we can do is we can actually do an array. I did an array for parking during the site plan video, but I want to change this a little bit. So you see over here it says last. We're going to click last instead of second. So what that means is I'm going to move the grid line to the end and not do the next one. And that's going to allow us to actually then change how many grid lines we have in that space. So let's click last here. And we're going to now move this grid line over to our end. And what we're going to do is our same thing is we're going to change this grid line to be 450 to here. So let's adjust this to be 450. So 0.45. And I think I need to move it manually. It's going to let me move this. I might need to edit this. Let's just move this over 1. I might need to edit let's edit this. 0.45. Let me see. Does that move the other side? Let's click our check mark here. It does. It does. I don't know why it's making me do that. Let me just see here. Can I move this over? 1. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it wasn't letting me move this other side, but now we have that on the same. So the cool thing about this is now we can change this to be like 8. And then we can dimension these and we can see what our grid spacing is. You can see what the grid spacing is between these. And you can start to manipulate this. So I'm not going to do both sides, but it's a really great way to start figuring out what your grid needs to be. The only thing I am going to change, and which actually sucks, you will have to renumber these after. But the cool thing is when we go to do a grid and going the other direction, as soon as we place our first grid line, if we change this to be an A and we start to copy it down, our next one will be B. So you will probably have to do some renumbering, but the array thing really helps to actually sort out how to get an evenly spaced grid without doing too much work. So obviously you got to do some drawing, but that should be a quick video on the intro to how to do the grid stuff. So